Let you know. Let you know. Let you know. Let you know.
Yes. Thank you for joining us right now tonight. If you with us, then you already know what we do on Sundays around this time. This is NOOZ with the Letchaknow Ladies. I got the Miss Skeezy Ski. What up, girl?
What up, y'all? What's up? What's up? Happy to be on tonight.
That's right, that's right. And then I also got Miss Ches over there. How you doing, Miss Ches?
Hey, what it do? I'm good.
Missy Elliott, I can't stand the rain.
Type shit.
Yeah, it's rainy out here tonight. It's rainy out here, so stay dry, stay dry. But anyway, we're gonna get into these topics real quick and fast because I know you ladies got other things you gotta do. You feel me? But I appreciate you being here. Let's see what we got. First topic we gonna jump on, yo, is let's start out with the BBL versus the natural, because I've been seeing that floating around on the internet a lot right now, where you know, I mean, I feel like women talk about it more than men, which is kind of wild to me. How you would think men would, maybe arguing or be mad about natural versus BBL, but most men, frankly, that I talk to don't really give a damn. Men don't really care. You know what I mean? As long as it look good, feel good, people know the difference, and they still don't care. But do y'all think like any difference? Like, do you care, or would you ever get BBL? Are you against it, or what?
I'll go first. Well, my body weight wouldn't require me. My body structure wouldn't require me or allow me to get a BBL. For one, you have to be like 165 pounds to get it naturally done, correctly. So I don't ever think I'll ever get that big. I don't have a problem with it. I just don't like when they get BBLs and act like they didn't get one and try to be a workout guru. Like, sis, you did not get that from working out. You bought it, and now you got to maintain it. So yes, you're working out, but the only problem I have when they try to be the workout guru, that's my only ick with it. Cause like sis, you didn't, and I don't know if it smells because I've heard it smells. I've heard men say that it's hard, the booties, or sometimes the boobs aren't even, or the boobs are hard. Haven't really experienced it myself, so I don't know. But my only ick with it is quit acting like you just got it from working out, and then you got all these workout pages and all these prescription subscriptions and workout ad videos and shit when you got your shit lasered off or graded off. So just keep it P and say you working out because you got to maintain the body, but don't act as if you actually worked out to get the body. So I don't know. You got to ask the man about the stinky smell. Do I like it or not? I mean, to each his own, but I just feel like if you're not about to go sell no pussy or do no dance at a pole at a strip club, what really are you getting out of it? Because if you say you love yourself, then, you should be fine with your body and work out naturally. But if you ain't going to get no money from it, I don't think you should get it. That's just my opinion.
Mm, okay, I can respect that. I can respect that. What about you, Chaz? What about you? What you feel about the BBLs?
That's so crazy because I was gonna mention the smell too. Like, I don't know if there's a smell, but I have been hearing that there is one. I don't know for sure, but that's definitely a downside. I would never get one. I don't need one. Even if I did, I'm just not really into cosmetic surgery. Like, I don't excuse me, I don't support any type of surgery that isn't really needed. They don't bother me one way or the other. It is for me a little bit irritating when I see them and you can tell and it looks horrible. Like, your thighs and your legs are really small or it's uneven and lumpy. Like, if it looks natural and it looks great, like, who really gives a fuck? But then also, excuse me, like, there are some women that get them and they attract a certain type of attention, or they're treated a certain way and they get upset. But I'm like, I mean, that really comes with the territory. Like, you really can't get mad. But other than that, and then I don't. There are some women who get them. You can't even. It's like, is the BBL in the room with us? Like, girl, you want to spend all this money, and where's the BBL at? So I don't know. To each their own. Like I said, I don't need one. I'm very happy with the way my body looks. Of course, I have insecurities, but I mean, like you said, men really don't care one way or the other. So I don't know. Some women do it for attention. Some women do it for themselves. You know, like I said again, to each their own.
When you say they do it for themselves, what do you mean by? I mean, to me, it got to be for the attention. You got to be trying
Um,
to get ass done. Titties.
so I don't wear makeup, but I will do wear lashes. And it's not so I don't put my lashes on and say, oh, I gotta put these lashes on before I go see these niggas. Like, cause I will just not wear none. It doesn't matter either way. But I like to wear them for me because I like the way that they look on me. I'm not wearing them to satisfy um the opinion of a man. I like to wear them because I like the way that they look when I have them on. So a woman could be,
You think
she may have. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
you think you look attractive?
Yeah, to me,
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're attractive means you're trying to attract something.
not necessarily. I could be going out with the girls. I've gone to lunch, brunch, dinner. I've gone to places and spaces where there are men, but my intention is not to attract the man. We might be taking pictures. I just want to look good in my pictures. I don't want to look like my eyeballs are bald,
Yeah.
So I put my lashes on.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, me personally, I mean, not that it really matters. Like I said, I don't really care as long as it look decent. I'm curious about the smell that y'all talking about. Where did y'all hear this? Like,
Well,
what? Like,
K Michelle body was rejecting hers. Some other singers was rejecting theirs. And one thing they said that they had a smell, but dudes that came out about K Michelle, some of herself, she was fishy and this and that, you know what I mean? But then K Michelle did her little, documentary type thing talking about the harmfulness of it and blah blah blah, and how it made her kind of have a smell and all that.
remember that? I remember Uncle Murda. Uncle Murda was talking about her pussy stinking. And, yeah. There was a rapper that she was messing with, and he said it first, and it just got started spreading around. But I didn't know that it came from her BBL. I thought it
Yeah,
was
from her BBL, her body rejected the BBL over the time.
But remember back in the day when girls, those were injections,
Yep, they was
like
getting
injections of
injections. Yep.
something else, some type of,
They was getting shit. Yeah,
yeah,
they was getting them underground BBL. They wasn't going to
right.
Miami yet. They was going to somebody in Atlanta, Buckhead in the basement with
This
some
was
motherfucking This was
this was before the fat transfer. So the
yeah,
BBL is actually like a fat transfer from your stomach to
yeah,
your
injecting in the
ass.
thighs and shit.
But back
Yeah,
before they started doing that,
it was
when like
massage.
I think Nicki Minaj, K
Yep,
Michelle, I'm not
all
really
them.
sure about Cardi B, but they were getting injections.
Yep,
So those are two totally different
it was
procedures.
procedures. Yep. So it was like anything. It could have been goddamn castor oil and dog juice in that motherfucker, and that's what they was getting put in their booty.
Bitch, dog juice is crazy.
I'm just saying it was
uh,
anything. I just said, you know what I mean? They don't know. Shit, it could be anything. They can call dog juice ham on my side and put side on the end of it. They like, oh
so
yeah,
if you was gonna
Oh,
get
the fix a flat.
yeah,
Yeah, they
so if
was
you was
doing
gonna get,
that.
would you
yes.
go to Dominican Republic to get it?
So the BBLs now is dangerous because a lot of women lie about their health status. You know what I'm saying? Like sis be having high blood pressure and this and that, and they go over there and tell the people on them information papers like they don't. Didn't get over there, get under that all that anesthesia and all that pain and all that, and they blood pressure go up or whatever. You know, it's dangerous as hell. For one, I mean, people dying more rapidly than they was getting from them shots.
Yeah,
Girls might have had a little coochie smell, but they sure wasn't dying.
but so is smoking cigarettes and they sell.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
You know what I mean? People gonna do what they're gonna do no matter what the
Oh
consequence.
yeah, they're gonna do what they're gonna do for sure. I'm just saying, like,
But no,
yeah.
definitely ain't healthy. It can't be healthy.
I've seen the aftercare for BBL. My friend's daughter had got hurt. She didn't get a BBL, but she got like a little she got the her little foomper drain, right? And she had to have dog pads like a puppy when they come home and training them. Like she had a drip, you know what I mean? A plasma drip, you know what I mean? That she had. It was just a lot to have.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, just do some crunches, put a waist trainer on. Like, I mean, that little girl was down for 5 days, down, and then she didn't really get back a mobile for about a week or two. You know what I'm saying? Because she just got her little drainage in her fruit, you know, to make it even flatter. And she had a lymphatic drain and shit. Like, it was it smelled like a period all the time because it was like that bloody smell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I just feel like if you're not about to really, like I said again, making no money from that body, almost risking dying, I'm gonna need to be making some bread off that motherfucker. And I just, because I'm trying to look cosmetically cute in some damn pictures. Fuck that. You still gonna get some dick. So if you ain't making no
On my
money,
soul.
for it.
Well, I remember Ches had already shared with us that she would get her breast done. If she probably would do that. That's true, right, Ches?
I said that.
It- it-
Well, I was saying if I was to ever get anything done, that might be it.
But that's not as bad as a BBL
right,
though. That's
right.
just
No, and
like
that's what I was getting at. Like I remember she saying that the breast is cool, but what's the process difference between? Cause I know you're saying you taking the fat out of certain areas and putting it in the but what's the difference between the breast and the BBL? I guess.
because the breast is just like a simple little incision underneath your boob, you know what I'm saying? And just something slid in there depending on what it be. It could be silicone, it could be another material, it could be another type of, liquidy type
Oh,
of
oh,
gel, like
oh.
it's just it's invasive. Like you don't have to have a lymphatic drop. You ain't gotta be in the down for 6 days. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's non-invasive.
it's non-invasive, so that means you can go home the same day.
So you don't have to worry about getting dog juice putting in you and your
Yeah,
breast.
no dog juice or no nothing. You know what I'm saying? You go home fine. You know what I'm saying? You go home cool. You ain't got to worry about, you know, dying from the pain or, you know what I'm saying? Like it's very invasive. And they've been doing boob jobs for 60 years.
What
They
about
got that they got that down packed.
you feel about tummy tucks?
That's too close to a BBL
Hmm.
to me.
What about you, Jazz? Tummy tuck?
No, I'm nervous. Like I've already had surgeries, and I'm cool. Like I really prefer like a holistic, natural method. Like I promise you, if you eat right and exercise daily, which you should be doing anyway, just to
Yep.
be fit and have a healthy heart,
Yep.
um, your body is gonna naturally. You're gonna be fit. You're gonna drop the weight, and you're gonna be able to obtain the look that you
You're
want.
right. I'm
I
with her
would
though.
prefer to try
Yep.
that first before anything. But I know there are some people, and maybe this is a little far left, like some people get surgeries that actually need surgeries, like they've already tried those things and it's not working, and their weight or whatever's going on is affecting their health, so I get that. But if it's not affecting my health to like where it's a life or death situation, and I know that I can do things to look the way I want to look, I prefer to do that, to try that first at least. And then if I don't like Ski said, and then if it don't work, who gives a fuck? Because we still get dick anyway. Niggas still be attracted. Niggas still gonna fuck with you anyway. Like it doesn't, it don't change shit.
Cause when you look at the people who married though with husband, them bitches ain't just the baddest bitches with the best bodies though. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping the P with you. Like, I mean, he might fuck you, but he ain't marrying you though, sis. I mean, so really, if you thinking that's gonna really
You,
change his
you
perspective, baby, he got two left legs at home, bitch, and love that bitch draws and ain't going nowhere.
Okay, and them bitches on my 600 pound life, all them bitches be married or have a boyfriend.
Yes, and faithful niggas too. I mean, you gonna just eat, and I'm gonna go to work and pay for more food. Okay,
and
so shit.
celebrities too, though. You see some of these celebrity baby mamas. Before you know what I mean, in the videos they be with the BBL chicks in the video, but then they go
Baby
home.
mama be littler than me. She
They
this
don't be
big.
taking them chicks seriously because you're literally using your body and flaunting it all over social media for the world to see,
And
to
one
make.
thing I hate too about BBLs, and I had my cousin told me, my cousin was dating a girl, right? And when he got with her, she had two left legs, right? A little bit ill built. And so she got the BBL. Baby, attitude went from 0 to 100. My cousin was like, man, she had low self esteem a little bit. I used to build her up and, tell her you know what I mean? You slim petite. Maybe she got that BBL, honey, and kicked my cousin to the curb. And guess what? She thinks she winning because her little followers up, but all you can get is dick on your breath, baby. So, hey, if
Mhm.
you got that little body to get dick on your breath, then have fun with that. But my cousin really fucked with her. But when she got that BB, her whole attitude went like she was above my cousin, and she was just like she was a favor fucking with him. But he been with you when you ain't have nothing, two left legs, and was built like a motherfucking ant. Now that you got a little bump on the bump, you acting like your shit don't stink. But
See,
if your pussy trash is still trash, even though y'all got a new body.
what's wild to me though is he sounds surprised that she's acting like that because of that new body. Because me being a dude, anytime you ever seen it, even just not even a BBL chick, a chick that was once upon a time fat and then lost some weight, and yeah, her confidence is way different than previously before, as it should be though. You know what I mean?
But I think
But
that's
it's
fake
okay to,
confidence, though. That's fake,
yeah,
though.
confidence is good, but like, bitch, don't get beside your motherfucking self.
But then this my thing is I'm listen, y'all. I'm just keeping it funky with y'all. I'm in the process of getting my teeth done, and I'm still the same me all the goddamn time. So I don't motherfucking, you know what I mean? If you confident, you confident. Nigga, ain't nobody I know be on the live goddamn podcast, bitch, with 12 teeth at the bottom, but me. Okay?
That's real.
So if you confident, you confident, goddamn it. So doesn't no ass get you no confidence, motherfucker. You unconfident from the beginning. And that ass is just some fake placebo shit that's physical to make you think you fucking confident. Cause if you not,
Hmm.
you're not.
But like I was kind of saying with Ted, it's like you trying to attract. Like you said, you're not getting the looks before, so now that you got this done, now you're going to make sure that everybody see it and try to attract everything, and that ain't
Yep,
really
it come with. Yep, and get mad when it's just a nigga that want to take you to the Taco Bell and put dick on your breath.
dick on the breath and no bubble
Right.
gum.
But
And
ain't no nigga ever been like, oh, she got her lashes done, I want to fuck with her. It
Right,
ain't,
yeah,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right, right. Like lashes
they good.
lose just as like lip gloss. Lashes for women is like lip gloss. You know what I mean? We want our lips to be popping, and it's like our eyes gonna be popping because it's like makeup without makeup. You know what I'm saying? That's just like washing your face in the morning. You know what I mean? It's just something to give you that eye catching thing, but you know, it's just an additive. It's not like a reconstructive thing. It's just like an additive.
And this is just for your own well-being, not to attract men. Like
Yes, yes, because
Absolutely,
yeah, it's
because
just for your yeah.
I will go out without them and still get the
Look,
same
I'm
type
on
of
live.
attention.
Listen, I'm on here with your lady. I ain't got mine. I took mine off yesterday because I'm going to
Don't
get it
hate.
done for Cabo. So look, nothing. But guess what? I'm still a baddie and putting on my $300 glasses. Ha!
Period, ski.
all right, I hear you. I hear you. I ain't gonna argue with that. I ain't gonna argue no more. We wanna switch bases right quick, man. Let's talk about let's start with the black woman, man. Because I got two stories. We got one about a black man. We got one about a black woman. Both criminals. Okay, so we're gonna start with the black woman tonight, since it's ladies' night and ladies first. There's a McDonald's manager in Detroit that was stabbed to death. You heard me? Stabbed to death. She didn't get poked once or twice like Tory Lanez. No, 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 no. She was stabbed to death, nigga, by her co-worker, Miss Afeni Muhammad. Miss Afeni Muhammad was about 26 years old, and working at McDonald's. And the story is that the supervisor, the manager, whatever, that got stabbed to death, kept sending her home, being disrespectful. I guess teasing her about it. She said she was disrespectful at work, calling them kids and threatened to take off her belt and whoop them like kids and all this. I guess supervisor that got stabbed to death was mad disrespectful. And I wanted to get your opinion on that, man. Can we start with Missy Elliott? I can't stand the rain at the bottom.
Absolutely. So, I was going through the comment. I read the article. I was going through comments as well on some of the clips, and I agree with one of the comments as far as you have to be careful with the way that you speak to people. Everybody's going through shit, and times are hard, and you can't talk to certain people any kind of. You never know what people are going through at home. I'm not excusing the act, but just saying this to try to keep people safe. Like, what's wrong with having a conversation, like a civilized conversation, and treating these people like adults? Letting you know, like, look, you late, like, you're late all the time. You're coming in late. You ain't doing this and that. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But saying the things that she said allegedly, that she said is just not how you talk to people, especially as a manager, managing a team of people, especially these young people. These young people don't give a fuck. They feel they don't have no respect, they don't have no regard for life, no respect for anyone's life. If they feel like you got me fucked up, bitches on and popping, and your life is always on the line with them. But it's real sad. I feel sorry for her kids. I feel like it's never really that deep. Bitches, McDonald's, you could have found you another job. I just really hate that people are out here losing their lives over dumb shit that could be talked about, shit that could be worked out. Bitch, you could have went home, stayed home, and just put you in hella applications and not show the fuck up the next day.
No, that's real. That's real. Because like he said, it ain't that deep, man. It ain't that deep, man. Before I get to
But
mine, go ahead, Ski. I want to hear what you got to say because it looks like you got
so
to talk to us.
so for me, I'm 50-50. I'm torn because people sometimes, like Chad said, let me start by saying McDonald's haven't released a statement for her, and she's been there for 15 years. So that says something about her character. It ain't must not be too great, okay? Because McDonald's, that's a national corporation, even if it's independent or not, or corporate, it's still a chain. Nobody has released anything. That's suspicious. But I'm 50-50 because, like Chad said, it's McDonald's, sis. Go your ass home. Quit this motherfucker. Unemployment, hostile work environment, EOC. Okay, sis? But I think the girl Afeni had mental issues because y'all know McDonald's always hire people with Down syndrome, from them homes and different centers and all kind of little non-for-profit organizations. And I think the girl, had a mental illness a little bit because If you watch her stories on TikTok and stuff, she like I had a chronological videography of the shit. Every day she's in her home. Bitch sent me home today. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's 50-50. I feel like people do gotta watch how they say to people because sometimes people are not dealing with a full deck. You know what I mean? Shorter, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So you have to be mindful. And it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And then too, black women, quit getting them little weak ass manager jobs thinking y'all somebody mom and shit. You know what I mean? You probably make $2 more than her. So quit doing that shit. Quit getting that Willie Lynch shit, bitch, and getting on that high horse. You know what I'm saying? And let's be people, treat people how you want people to treat your children. The 6 that you left here. You want them to treat them with dignity and respect. And it's not a job, it's her job for her. So I'm 50-50, man. I feel like, the girl could have just, like Chad said, take your ass home, sis. Like, it ain't worth killing nobody for that shit. But if the girl fruit french fry short of a Happy Meal, that probably was like the breaking point for her. You know what I'm saying? And like Chad said, you never know what nobody going through. The economy rough right now. People can't afford gas. Motherfuckers can't afford rent. You know what I'm saying? That girl coming there, you don't know if she took 3 Uber buses, 3 Ubers, 2 Lyfts to get there or not. You know what I'm saying? So people like get another job, but it's hard to get a job right now. A little bit at certain levels, and shit. But I'm 50-50, man. I feel like, the young lady just could have did unemployment or tried to do something else, thought about her life. But I also think the mom, the lady, the manager, I just think she should have, tread lightly with shit like that because again, you don't know what these people are going through when you work, you're their manager and you talking to them a certain type of way and cutting their hours and cutting this and that. So I'm 50-50, y'all. I hope the young lady gets some help. I hope the family of the lady, her kids is taken care of. And I hope McDonald's step up, motherfucking McDonald's. I hope y'all step up. Y'all ain't even issued no type of condolences or, y'all ain't released no statement yet. It is, this day 4. Y'all ain't said nothing yet. So McDonald's, if y'all watching our Let You Know podcast tonight, have some class and put out a statement and take care of that lady's 6 kids. She been there for 15 years.
Yeah, McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer, and I think it's great that they allow everybody an opportunity for
Me too,
employment.
for sure. I like that.
But like going all the way home and then coming back is crazy. It could have been premeditated, especially with all the videos, like you said, leading up to it. Um, Man, I hate that she like. Did you even think that like I'm gonna ruin her life, her 6 kids, and my life? Now I don't have a life.
Now you gone.
Now you really ain't got no job. Is you? I mean, unless you get something while you locked up, but you're not gonna
Bitch,
try to
that's
get here with
13
us.
cent. That's 13 cent an hour. Bitch, there ain't no job.
No, I'm just saying, like it's
Yeah.
over for everything.
Right.
Your life is over.
Done deal.
Now, on the rebound on top of what y'all saying, like Ski said, I did a little bit of research and they were showing some of her videos. She was wilding on some of them things. She was wearing like mad. Not saying nothing's wrong with because I do happen to like when girls change their hair up a lot, but she was wearing like weird wigs. Like I mean, I don't mind girls wearing wigs, but the wig she was putting on was like almost like cosplay wigs or something. Like what I mean. And,
Right.
her shit was just different. And she was showing like this big ass knife and all that. I seen one where I guess she got a roommate or something, and she was saying that dude was trying to fuck her because he helps her with money and all this, and she would just start screaming, "I don't want to have sex with you. I don't." I mean, just crazy. Like you said, she's posting all this, so yeah, she definitely had some mental issues. And for her to, like you said, go home and come back, she's definitely gonna get hit with the premeditated joint on
Them
that.
videos too gonna get her too. Them videos. If she ain't pleading insanity, them videos gonna put the nails in her coffin because it's gonna be premeditated based on them videos.
Because like you said, stab. When I keep saying stab to death because it's
She
a
stabbed
difference.
her to death
She
You can.
was stabbed. She stabbed her in the face.
That's
in
what
the
I'm saying.
face.
Poke a nigga a couple times without killing a motherfucker, but nah, her goal was to kill that chick. And like you said, she was about 26. These motherfuckers, like you said, don't value life at all. That's why we see what we like. What we was talking about the other night with the violence in Indianapolis. They don't value life, and you like Chad said, every time you get into one of these niggas, you better be ready to shoot. My boy Coop that was on the show. We was talking the other night. He said the same thing. And if I get into one of these little niggas, I'm shooting these niggas before I shoot a grown man. And I was like, why? He was like, because with a grown man, I can, we can actually probably talk it out, figure out the issue and get through it. But these little niggas, these niggas don't want to talk about shit. You can't reason with one of these niggas. So yeah, man, it's a sad story and everything. What's crazy is it happened in Detroit, and it sounds like some typical Detroit shit, right? But anyway,
Right.
we gonna skip on to that one, man. Let's go to the black male, man. Let's go to the black male, Mr. Rodney Hinton Jr. Mr.
Free
Rodney.
Rodney.
You, school us on who Rodney Hinton Jr. is. Ski. Let us know who he is.
Okay, so Rodney Hinton Jr. is the father of a son who was killed the day before he ran over the officer. His son was in a car that they said was officially stolen, but he had missed the payment. And so that's what got the police alarmed, and they chased him. And he jumped out and he ran, and he got shot in the back, and underneath the arm 4 times, right? And so the dad and the mom and the family got called to the police precinct to watch the body cam footage, which I think they shouldn't do that shit, because how do you expect me to see my son or daughter get blown away and I'm not supposed to have them away? But they showed him the body cam video of his son getting shot down, and then the next day the father went and ran over the boy. Ran over the officer. When he was at a crossing, like doing like some school crossing guard stuff. So they ran him over or whatever. And so now he's in the Cincinnati jail right now, awaiting his future. So,
accurate on that whole story. The only thing is, it wasn't the officer that killed his son.
No, it was not. It was just a regular officer. It wasn't an officer that killed his son. No, it was just a regular officer that for that police department.
Correct. Okay, so I'm gonna get that clear. Just make sure we got.
Yes, my bad. Yes, it was not the officer that actually did it, and actually they try to use a law called the Murphy's Law to keep the police officers' name out the public. But us black people and us internet investigators, they got his name out, and they leaked it. So we were able to get his information like that. But they tried to institute a law saying it was the victim, like it's a law that's supposed to protect the victim's name. So how to protect the police as a victim, I didn't understand how they was even trying to issue that ordinance at the time. But as you know, we found out who it was. So he's sitting down now. The GoFundMe got taken down because the police chief said that we are not, abating criminals. But when all the other people got the Rittenhouses and all these other Luigi's and all them got GoFundMes, theirs didn't get shut down. So they doing Ronnie kind of bad. And I just feel like he got tired. White people was tired of us getting killed. Our babies and our kids getting killed for nothing. When you see white people have guns drawn on the police, all kind of shit, and they walk away with their life. You know what I'm saying? So I think Rodney Hinton, I'm just saying, I wish he wouldn't have been the wrong officer. But
Dylan Roof got took into Burger King after killing 9 niggas.
Yeah, in the church. In the church. You know what I'm saying? Then what about the white man who was on that land in Oklahoma, and he pulled up on the police, and he put out an AK, and the police burst his ass all the way back off that road. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, it's plenty of instances where they get, preferential treatment. And I feel like, shit, have you ever seen A Time to Kill by Samuel L. Jackson and Matthew McConaughey, when the white boys raped his daughter and shit, and he came in that court and gunned their ass down?
Yes, I think they deserve to die.
Yeah.
Burn in hell.
Right. So I feel like Rodney Hinton reminds me of that Time to Kill movie. You know what I'm saying? Because, Samuel did it right when he found out. When they did it and it came out, and as soon as they first hearing at the court, he came in that motherfucker and blew him down. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Rodney Hinton case kind of remind me of that Time to Kill.
What would you call Rodney Hinton Jr.?
I think he's that man. I think he's the face of I'm tired. Shit. That's what I think. He's the face of I'm tired. I'm tired. We tired. I think he's the face of it. We tired. And there's no way we didn't drop these many kids, man, in these last 5-10 years, man. And nothing happened. They always getting acquitted. They getting da 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 da. You know what I mean? Like, y'all work for us. We don't work for y'all. What the hell? And they just so atrocious too. Like, just you can't even talk to them. They pull up, talk about, hey, shut up and be quiet and sit back and shut up and shut the fuck up and get off the street. Like, they gotta pay your salary, so they automatically come a little hostile. So I think Rodney is the face of we tired. To me, that's just my opinion.
What would you label him, Chaz? What would you label the man that did that, or him? Basically him, but any man or person that did that, what would you label him?
I've heard this new term that I haven't come across before called black fatigue. I just think it's white fatigue for us.
Yeah.
Like you said, we're just tired. I do really hate that it's now that I know that the cop wasn't the one that actually killed his son. I don't really know. It's hard for me to have some type of defense for him, because I feel his pain, like, as a parent.
But they don't give a fuck when they kill us, so they don't give a fuck if they get the right one.
They don't, but you dealing with the law now. Like he's on the wrong side of the law.
I mean, but they be
So
on the rise. I mean, I mean, I get it. I get that with everybody thinking that, but I get that point. I understand. I feel sorry for his family, but guess what? When it comes to niggas, they don't give a fuck. We all look the same. We all the same. Even if we not conspiracy, they get the whole goddamn crew. You ain't got nothing to do. You just fucking pulled up to the nigga house one day, and guess what? You going to jail for conspiracy because you got the number in the goddamn phone. You had
what
on the
I'm
wrong
saying
damn
is
the wrong day.
ain't no I don't feel like there's no help for him. Like how can he
But
defend
they
that? What
said that
is
he
his
wasn't
defense?
driving. Y'all heard the new case? They said that he wasn't the one driving. That's the new evidence too. They said he was the one not driving. They said he wasn't driving. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm just saying, all I'm saying is I want people to quit acting like the police is above shit. Quit doing shit and put that fucking suit on. Quit doing that shit. Cause where the good cops at? Why ain't nobody stepping up? It was
But he
unmarked
really
police
don't give a
there.
fuck. I saw him in court, and he doesn't care. He has no remorse, which I wouldn't either. You gunned my baby down for over a misunderstanding. He ran because he was fucking scared. It was so many other different ways that it could have been
And I
handled.
think Rodney Hinton can plead insanity because y'all just showed me my son getting gunned down, bitch. So the next day, less than 24 hours, like 12 hours later, I was out of my body still. And I mean, I just like he should plead insanity
He
because he was
just
in.
snapped.
Yeah, he just
Mm-hmm.
snapped. You know what I mean? Because I can imagine, man. I can imagine somebody. I got one kid, man. I got one daughter, and the motherfucker gun my baby down, baby. Y'all, I don't know what would be important to me no more because y'all didn't just gun my kid down. Like, baby, I would be out my body. So I just feel like I just want people. Have you seen the TikToks? People like, and they're like, he's a killer, or he's a this and that. And I mean, I get it, and I really, like you said, Chaz, I really hate that the family, is experiencing that, the family of the officer. I truly, truly do. But when does any prosecutor, judge, police department really, truly, truly be empathetic to the family that lost their child? Y'all
Right.
try to always downplay it in the news. Y'all try to smear the person, smear the people, smear the kid, and never just say, you know what, public, God damn it, Lance Johnson was fucking wrong. You know what I'm saying? And fuck if he a police officer, fuck if he got seniority. He's a human and he did something wrong. And hold these motherfuckers accountable. Y'all do grand jury, some secret shit, all kind of shit. And that's why I'm about to be an attorney because I'm back for everything. Bitch, it's gonna be no more to that. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like they just be doing some slitty shit, and I just feel like they trying to ask for the death penalty, right? For him.
Nah, hell no.
That's why I'm like,
That's
nah, not the death
crazy.
penalty. That's crazy.
You
I
know,
mean,
can I say something real quick, ladies?
go ahead.
You know what I would label that man?
What?
A freedom fighter. I call them freedom fighters.
Yep, I like that.
The freedom fighter, man. Because like you said, it ain't like you said. It's fucked up that the random guy had to get it, but blood's got to be shed. Blood's got to be shed.
Amen.
You know what I mean? Message got to be sent. A message got to be sent. So
I mean, you could say the son getting killed was random too. The car wasn't stolen.
Right.
He
Right.
wasn't in trouble. He didn't do shit wrong. All he did was miss a payment, and he was running because how could we not be scared? I get scared getting pulled over
Me
just for
too.
speeding because you
Me too.
never know what's gonna happen. People have been pulled over for simple shit like that or less and have lost their lives, babies in the car and everything.
Like when they killed that dude for Del Castro, I think the boy who was the cook at the school with his girl and the baby and the girl and the toddler in the car on live, remember? And he was telling them he had a gun permit and he had a gun, the
Hmm.
right to carry the gun, and they gunned him down on live with the girl in the front seat and the baby in the back seat. And this man was a noble person, paid people's kids school lunch off, all kind of shit. And he told y'all, hold on, I got a gun permit, I got a gun. You know what I mean? Y'all still shut him down. And he still told y'all with all the commands, hey, I'm reaching for my wallet. I'm reaching for my gun permit. I'm good for reaching. You know what I mean? Y'all still gunned him down. So nobody want to keep hearing y'all sorry and this and that, and he not found guilty and all that shit. People tired of hearing that. So like you said, he a freedom fighter, free Rodney Hinton.
no, that's real. That's real. Like I said, nah. Like I said, I mean, technically he's a lot of different things. He is a murderer, but technically he's a freedom fighter as well because uh, maybe other people wouldn't understand everything you just described as far as what everybody been going through, seeing people seeing basically conflicts that could be easily resolved and seeing them end up in death.
And it's always death with us. That's
Over,
what I'm saying.
over.
Especially when you see other people walk away with their life, cheeseburgers, Burger King stops, all kind of shit, GoFundMe,
It's
and all this
bullshit.
shit. But we don't get nothing. We get no grace, never. You know, they just want to keep killing our children and beating our children and kicking our children's ass and shit. And I know our little rowdy little motherfuckers be doing some shit too, them little YNs and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the ones who really have got gunned down have not been YNs. Y'all ain't even gunning down the YNs. They going to jail fine. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gunning down motherfuckers from a cigarette to selling a cigarette at the gas station to Sandra Bland saying, I know my rights. And she went to the prison, not jail. Now she dead. Motherfucker. I mean, you can't even rebuttal now. You can't say shit to the police. So I guess my question is, I think many times we need to talk about your rights when you talk to the police, or what do you do when you talk to them? Because I don't think people be doing, because you can know them and you still end up fucked up. So it's like we got up to date rules, because shit, the rules we've been knowing get you fucked up still. So, you know, I don't know.
No, I agree, which kind of leads me to the last point I wanted to go to, which was we kind of brought quickly in the text was, do you think black people would kind of like just accepted racism at this point, to where like we see that shit be fucked up? And when I say this, I don't want you to think that we've accepted racists, because I know if we stay racist, we'll punch them in the mouth. And, you know, if it happens, we know how we know how to handle that. But as far as racism as a whole, you think we've accepted it? Like I talk to people, and you know, they'll just say, people say stuff like, "Yeah, well, you know how it is. You know how they treat us, man. You know how it is." Or, you know, you get pulled over in Carmel or Fishers, and we just accept that type of racism. Like, well, yeah, you know, maybe I shouldn't have been driving in Fishers at past 7 p. You know what I mean? Do you feel that way, or you think I'm tripping?
No, I think people are being passive about racism. You know what I'm saying? Because we see it every day. So it's like y'all being passive because you don't want to do what it takes to do something about it. And that's why, because we don't want to do what it takes. I'm not trying to be mean, and I'm just really frank when it comes to law and legal with black people. We are scared to lose. We're scared of bloodshed. We're scared to be without. We're scared to be without our luxuries. We're scared to be consistent, because they know when we put our foot down what really happens. But we as people got to decide, like, look, we know it's happening. Let's be serious about the outcome that we want and put our foot down. But I think until we really are in agreement with being tired for real, and not just talking about it on Twitter and Facebook and Twitter fingers and shit, and really doing something about it, we ain't gonna do nothing about it, because we scared. We scared because we don't know, we don't want to have to give up the luxuries and have the discipline and the consistency to follow it through, because we're lazy. We're not our grandparents. We're lazy as fuck, because we so internet based now. And so I'm on the web, I'm gonna do it on the internet. No, bitch, you need to be outside, hand in hand, on the ground, not on somebody else's platform trying to tear down the establishment. It's never gonna happen. Let's remember that too. Okay.
That's real. That's real. That's real. What about you, Missy Elliott, down there at the bottom in the rain?
Picky, picky.
Picky.
I'm sorry. I went back in the house. But yeah, I think we've accepted it to an extent, learn how to navigate through it. We really feel like, I mean, shit ain't really nothing you can do about it. I mean, most of the time when we experience it, it's from the law or in the workplace or in spaces where we really don't have the authority to do
But guess
anything
what?
about it. We don't.
Go to the EOC, do something, make a change. What businesses hate is when you go to the regulatory body that oversees they ass. They hate
But
that
really,
shit.
what change does that make? Do you know how many people go to the EEOC and the shit
But
still
guess what? A
happens?
lot of people, look, I'm doing a responder right now for somebody, right? But guess what? People don't want it, because when you get to the real grits and the potatoes, people don't really want to motherfucking get through, because y'all give up. Because y'all, listen, it's not about getting the outcome completely. Like right now, I'm doing a responder. I won't say the person's name. They asking for some ridiculous ass shit. Okay, you've been at this employer for this long and this and that. But listen, let's be real here, right? I have to talk to this person tomorrow about what they want me to reply for this respondent, right, from the EOC. But if enough people started to do it, right, and start making a wave about it. You know what I'm saying? If it's 10 people that get a problem, it need to be 10 goddamn EOC complaints. Because from one employer to whatever employer, you got to start making a paper trail. You understand what I'm saying? And as you create those paper trails, you create those smokes, and you create that shit. You got to start hitting them where it hurt. They're not used to that, because they a lot of businesses, they get federal funding, they do all kind of shit, they got all kind of whatever, and people don't like to be associated with nobody that's fucking treat people wrong, not knowingly, where it's on paper. So we got to start putting them, showing these motherfuckers that they don't have no integrity, and put that shit in black and white and subpoena them motherfuckers and put it on record. And that's that. And if that's all it takes, guess what? When it comes down to them getting money and this and that, people don't like those type of associations with those type of shit. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? And then secondly, boycott some shit. Nigga, y'all back at Target already, bitch. Can we hire some goddamn fucking discipline? That's the problem. We can't be mad for 5 days or a week. How about we have some fucking distance for 30 days and say no? We be back at the shit in day 8. So I think that's our fucking problem. We so goddamn fucking lazy as fuck. We don't want to be without nothing. That's our fucking problem.
Why you think that is though? Why you think that is?
Because I feel like we've been cushioned with this new shit. The internet make everybody think life is great because they can post a goddamn picture on a goddamn boat or some money or twerking their ass or looking cute one day. How about you show them pictures where your motherfucking ass broke at eviction, car note, repossession, gas tank on E? Because then you be like regular motherfuckers that go through shit and they got to get up out of it. And I think people are prideful, too prideful to fucking sacrifice.
What about you, Chaz? Why you think people is like that? Like why you think like everything that you said as far as um be content the way it is. We learned how to navigate it, and we just gonna navigate through the racism. Why you think that we just just lay down like that? Why you think?
Just like she said, we don't want to be without. Like, life will be harder and nobody really has the courage to really fight. Motherfuckers be scared. Like she said, just lazy and don't just like we supposed to be boycotting Target. A lot of us ain't. A lot of us are. They were losing money daily. I
They
don't know
lost
if they
five
still
million
are at
dollars
this
in our
point.
3 days.
Huh?
They lost 5 million in 3 days. So we did do
Yeah, they
something.
definitely lost a lot of money, but a lot of us still shopping there,
Yeah.
including me. Like, it's convenient. I don't have a lot of places to shop where I live at, and I might go in there. I'm not shopping there like I was, but like, shit, it's convenient. Nobody's really taking these things like really seriously. If we was really serious about it, not one of us would be shopping there, no matter how convenient it is. So I
Yeah.
just don't I don't think people are real serious enough. Like they wanna we say that we want to see change and we say that, this and this needs to happen, but nobody's really willing to put in the work and the effort that it
But you know
takes.
what? Can I say something? I think I want to shout out to Zeke in Detroit because they are in Detroit hand and foot, getting turning over every stone, teaching their people about the laws, their rights, you know what I mean, about the community council. They really out there doing it. And it's like we need more of them across the country. It's like really getting out with the people at the lower level to upper level. You know what I'm saying? Just letting them know like what's going on, who's on the council seat, who's up for re-election, who's this and that, this is zoning, this is that. You know what I'm saying? Like being hands-on with people. We just so, you know what I mean? Let me Google some shit. Bitch, go first of all, anybody that's in school know .coms are not trustable, reliable sources. So shut the fuck up with all that .com and shit. Because those are not trusted resources. Anybody that's educated knows that, in his college knows that, ever wrote a paper knows that. So we need to start getting out this goddamn internet and getting in real life and meeting up and talking and handling and shit. And those who don't ain't willing to die about it, ain't willing to sacrifice, your ass is gonna get kicked off the boat. If you get on my boat, you're gonna get kicked off that motherfucker. Because you ain't willing to do nothing or die, you can't be on this boat. And that's the requirement. If you don't
Okay,
have that requirement, you can't get on
you
this motherfucker.
ready, willing to die? You ready to die?
I am. Because guess what? My daddy told me, taught us, I'm a die standing up then on my motherfucking knees.
Facts.
Fuck you mean.
Chaz, you willing to die for this shit?
No, I'm just being honest. I'm just not. I'm sorry.
And that's fine. I mean, that's fine, but everybody has a purpose here, and everybody's purpose is different. You know what I mean? I just know mine personally. I know what I got instilled in me, that God put in me, is not for the
Hold
weak.
on, Ski. Hold on, Ski. I gotta get back to Chaz. Chaz, I need you to get back on here. Continue. What?
Chad said, "No, I'm not."
I just wanted to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know that that's the type of mentality that it took for us to get where we are today. But if I was, back then, like, I would not have been one of those people on the front line. I would not have been getting hosed down. I would not have been going to jail. I would not have. I might have went to jail, but I wouldn't have been like getting bit by no dog. Like, no, it ain't
So
in
does it
me.
matter to you then if you weren't willing to do none of that? No, you just would have liked to stay in bondage if nobody would have stepped up to do it. You just would have stayed getting your ass kicked, getting paid $10, couldn't live nowhere, couldn't do nothing, nigga. Having your kids go to some bullshit ass schools, nigga, but you love your kids.
Ski. I
I'm
just
just
said it
saying.
ain't in me, Ski. I just said
Oh,
it ain't in me. I ain't that type of motherfucker. It takes just like certain positions. Like certain like I could never be like a home health care aide or a CNA. It's not in
right.
me. I don't have that type of care enough in me to be that type of person. I think you got to be a special type of person with a special heart to really do some shit like that. And I appreciate those people. But I personally, like my mental, that it's not in me to do that shit. So I'm just one of those people that wouldn't have been out there.
When I call you need that ride, girl, you better pick my black ass up. You hear me?
I
When I
got
call
you.
you for that ride, nigga, you better call and pick your nigga up, bitch.
I'm gonna come get you.
All
That's
right now.
hey.
I love the honesty, man. I thought it was hilarious. Just the way you came in though with the answer was she was like, no. So I thought that shit.
I just want to be real. I don't
though.
want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, because I
But
don't want to, I am passionate about, but not as passionate as others.
yeah, you know, and then I'm gonna say I might be a little biased because my daddy was just a rebel ass nigga. He trained himself to be like that. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's I mean, I'm a little biased, and then you know, me being in the law, history, my favorite subject. I love politics. You know what I mean? I've been in this since I was probably in the 8th grade. So
Right,
you
right.
know what
I'm
I'm
just
saying?
not a frontline nigga.
Yeah.
I'm administration, back office, behind the scenes type motherfucker, you know?
Hey, but can I say something? One thing my daddy did tell me before he passed away, though. He said, Shamisky, God damn it, you want to get your ass on the front line with some motherfuckers ain't willing to die, your ass gonna be dead, and them motherfuckers still gonna be doing what the fuck they doing, Shamisky.
Right. So you don't even want me out there because, bitch, I'm scared.
That's what my daddy. That's what my daddy would tell me, y'all, when I would get all hype about, you know, how I feel about shit. He'd be like, God damn it, Shamisky, you ready to throw your life away for motherfuckers that ain't trying to do nothing. He said, it ain't like it was when I was young, Shamisky. And I mean, now that that's probably when I was in my 20s, early 30s. But in hindsight, I feel what he's saying now because it's not motherfuckers that's willing to do it because of other reasons, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? He be trying to tell me like, "Hey, daughter, you might need to think differently," and da 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 da. And I feel what he said, and I love my daddy. And that's my nigga. He got me here. But in the same time, my words is, you ain't a great until they assassinate.
Yeah, you know, that's real. Biggie Small said, "You're nobody till somebody kills you." Same thing.
You know what I'm saying, though? So it's just like I don't want to go yet, but baby, I know about my plan and do what I'm trying to do. I mean, it might ruffle some feathers, and they don't like when you ruffle them feathers. So I'm just knowing my daughter know, everybody know who love me, who I fuck with know what my purpose is to bring about change. You know what I mean? If that change puts me somewhere, hey, then
And
yeah.
I'm gonna change our pictures right now because I'm gonna put myself in the middle because I'm right in the middle of both of y'all. I ain't with it like Ski, but I ain't pussy like Chaz. So I'm like right in the middle to where I would die, but I gotta see it being done by other niggas first. Then I'm jumping in. So I'm like,
Gotcha. I kind of feel that a little bit, but I think I'm just gonna be the agitator.
I don't
Just kind
want
of get it
to. I don't want
traction.
to be the Indian over the hill. I ain't about to be the first nigga because I don't know if y'all niggas is gonna follow.
And
If
that's what my dad would say to
I,
me. Like, when I would tell him that shit, he'd be like, you know, he'll say that like that. He would say shit like that to me.
that's what I'm saying. If me and Chesney's going up the hill together, and I say, "Hey, Ches, stay right here behind the bush. I'm gonna go see what's going on." Right? I go to the top of the hill. That motherfucking arrow hit me in the forehead. You know what Ches doing? She just told us what she's doing. She's out of there, nigga.
Gone.
Gone. But if I'm with
Pew.
Ski might see that shit and be like, "Nigga, they just killed Abbott," and go crazy, you know, and fight and charge and shit. So I'm right in the middle of that with shit, man. But that's all, man. I appreciate it, man. That was a good talk, man. That was a good talk, ladies, man. Straight up, straight up.
Definitely.
Only thing
Definitely love this session.
I didn't know
Me
that
too.
would have made the pussy smell. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they can have that shit.
Daryl, keep that shit. You hear me? I'm cool. pH is great over here, bitch. I don't need nothing. No,
No,
I'm
for real.
cool. No thanks.
Like, I make your dick bigger, but your balls is gonna smell like trash cans. So it was like, I think I'm good with what God got me. I think I'm straight. But I appreciate y'all joining me, man. We're gonna do this again next Sunday, right?
All righty, next Sunday, 9
We'll be
o'clock.
here.
All right.
Have
Bye, y'all. Love y'all. Have a good night.
Love.
Letchaknow.